Okay, back again another live stream podcast broadcast or whatever that is during the raining outside in Indonesia, or obviously Jakarta, in the capital, current capital city, even though it will definitely move into other places because yeah, it's just getting so much traffic in Jakarta. Maybe there are more and more people living in there. So definitely, in terms of the government, that need to be moved into another city far away, which is definitely a good thing. Perhaps I'm not sure because yeah, to be honest, I'm already enough with the traffic in Jakarta, so that's the reason why I just prefer to do working from home all the time until a certain point of time that I don't know whether it is still possible or not. But yeah, so there's a disconnected during live stream. This is actually the first time that my internet connection was temporarily lost. So I don't know whether the previous thing that I tried to talk about is actually a stream or not. But yeah, it's okay since it's pretty unnecessary as well. So I'm not sure whether I will get enough time to do this, to do many productivity things. Besides, I'm still have quite a lot of time until the next meeting, so this is actually an unintentional free time, just like as usual. But it will gonna be not that long, so I probably will do the good behavior without any recording. Perhaps I'm not sure because yeah, I've been trying to do the good behavior yesterday, continuing the last part, which is basically pretty long. So that's the reason why. But when I try to do the recording, it will be a little bit shorter. But I don't know, maybe the preparation and when it is and the possibilities for it to be interrupted is also pretty annoying. So that's the reason why I think I prefer to do it without any recording. So I just tried to do this live stream for my personal productivity content, and for native language podcast I think it is also not going to be happen because yeah, I'm just feel pretty lazy when I already know that I already tried to schedule all of the things that I basically need to release until the next 2 weeks. So that's the reason why I decided to do it on the more longer free intentional free time. More longer, that's not appropriate words. Longer intentional free time. So basically, I just don't know what kind of things that I basically want to talk about. So it's already 4 minutes, and I definitely will stop in around 10 minutes, just like as usual. So yeah, it's still several weeks until I finally got a refill to my account, which is pretty sad for some reason because to be honest, when you're working from people, you definitely will receive a lot of money at some point, but later it will eventually decrease so fast because maybe there are so many unnecessary things that you're trying to fulfill while you are waiting for those to come. But when you're trying to work for your own, at some point it's also not going to be hard because most people think that doing a business is not everyone cup of coffee. So at some point you really depend on how much effort that you are trying to make every day, and for some reason it's also not going to be goes the way that you are expected. So at some point is also pretty sad. So at some point there always be an advantage and disadvantage in terms of comparing between working from other people's and working for your own. So that's the reason why. And I'm actually haven't tried to record the recent package that I just received, even though it's only a $5 package, just like the previous or the last time that I tried to unbox, even though most of the unboxing video I never really process or upload because, yeah, for some reason I just want to focus on my other channels and also other platform perhaps, because for some reason I'm also getting bored, but I just don't want to make it abandon completely. So I'm still trying to prepare once I try to come back perhaps into the main channel and the main platform. I'm not sure. So it's already 7 minutes, and I'm not sure what kind of things that I want to talk about and what else. So basically, if you talk about live stream lately, it's almost every day, perhaps, or it's actually just every day in the work day. Because for some reason, usually in the weekend, I basically didn't have the time where I will not get interrupted. So that's the reason why I usually try to do it on the weekday, even though there is still some possibilities in the weekend as well, just like last week, I guess. So, yeah, that's the reason why there always been so many possibilities of free time, even though I always try to make my weekend really efficient or utilized for hanging out with my friends,